Hello, I'm EnterElysium and today we're reviewing the beta of Redshirt. What is Redshirt? I hear you cry. It's a Facebook game. No, not a game on Facebook. I haven't dropped to those depths of game journalism just yet. It's in fact a game about Facebook, or should I say spacebook. You play the eponymous Redshirt working on some space station somewhere and must get to the top of your career path by making friends and managing relationships, all through the use of the aforementioned spacebook. This game is still in beta and being created by a sole dev who is publishing it through Positech Games, the same one-man band that brought you gratuitous space battles, gratuitous tank battles and democracy. I guess this technically makes it not an indie game because it is not being published independently, but considering that it looks and smells the same as an indie game, I'm going to continue referring to it as such. So let's jump straight in and have a look at the options menu, because why not? Screen resolution, full screen, help, sliders, that's all there is. And frankly, it's not a graphicsy game, it's mostly 2D sprites and stuff, so it doesn't really need any more options. So this is a suitable option screen for such a game. So, let's go new game. Now, I must say, well, what isn't acceptable is the aspect ratio. It's 4:3. There are black bars on the side, as you can probably see. Yeah, that just isn't acceptable. Seriously, when was this game made? Like 8 years ago? Seriously. Anyway, other than that, so, who are we? We can be human, we can be Ragelian, we can be Geldar, Emoid, or Zingth. Basically, single-eyed blob, human, Amazons, Ferengi, Borg. Pretty much. I'm of course go Borg, because why not? What's my face look like? Some customization options here, which is of course always nice when playing a game that's about Facebook, or at least spacebook. Age 2, I guess that's a set thing, can't change that. Hair color, there we go. Hairstyle. There aren't that many options. There are some, but it's still in beta. There could be more options added. I think the main thing they're worrying about in beta is trying to get sort of balance and a couple of user interface things done. I think everything else that's will be there is there. So let's just leave it at that. Shirt color. Well, I'm a red shirt, so. There we go. A couple of different shirt styles. Go with that, nice and simple. And there we go. Interested in... You can put all, you can put just male, just female, you know, sexual equality. One of those things. And... my first name is... Enter. My last name is Elysium. So there you go, that's the character creation screen. Randomize button if you need it. Loading screen, because, you know, you need to have these random little things telling you that it's loading things. It's not loading at all, because otherwise you get bored.
Welcome aboard Megalodon 9. You've been invited to a reception for you and the other 2,132 very special new.
Okay, so I've got to attend that.
One of your new coworkers.
Oh, and I've got a friend request. Awesome.
You have new aspirations.
And I've got aspirations. Okay, thank you very much for the help. Basically, you get aspirations down here. When you complete these, I think they add your charisma. I want a mention from her, I want a spacebook friend from her, and I want to get romantically involved with Tora Rizad. Okay. I can't click her name. I would like to click her name. Every time someone's name appears in this, it would be nice if they were clickable. That's a beta thing though, so they'll probably change that, or at least I hope they do. But yeah, we can go to here and we're a friend request on our spacebook. So, okay, let's add her.
You have new aspirations.
Yeah. And we want a new job. Transport accident cleanup supervisor. Understood. So if we look at our career, open career tree. This is where we are at the moment, very bottom. Then you can go up to there, you can go up to there, and eventually you go up the ranks until you get to Commander's Assistant. I think that's the entire point, is within 180 days you have to get to there, or the game ends. I don't know, I haven't actually completed the 180 days yet. And then of course you have hiring managers for each different level and each different branch. And they all have requirements to get to them. And you can just apply for them once you've got the requirements. Or I believe you don't have to have all the requirements, but you can like get most of them and then try and suck up to the hiring manager, which is one way of doing it. So using your spacebook to try and boost your career ranking without actually having to get all the requirements. So let's close that. And you can see here you can like things, that takes an action. Liking things generally results in the person liking you some more. You can do events. So the virtual augmentation deck, the holodeck basically. You can go there and you can do things like assertiveness training, public speaking, 20th century Western adventure. But those cost a lot of money. You can do food and drink and stuff. Well, food in the restaurants. If you don't eat often enough, then your health will start to go down. But you can also eat by just purchasing items through the use of inventory, shop. Here we go. And you can purchase your items here that give you a one-off physical health effect. After this though, they all tend to be items that last for only 5 days. I don't know why. Does your RoboCat run out of batteries after 5 days? They give you small bonuses to skills and stuff, and they give happiness or whatever. So if we go down, like the very best sort of stuff. Skill, there we go, every day you'll get plus 20 medical knowledge, plus 20 manual dexterity, plus 5 health every day. It only lasts for 5 days, it costs a lot of money. So these kind of, they feel very Facebooky. In a lot of Facebook games you'll get something that does so much for 5 days, gives you extra XP or whatever. I don't know why that's being copied for this. I don't know why things should all last 5 days. They're one-off or they last 5 days. Nothing seems to vary. They're all one-off or 5 days. There's nothing that lasts 6 days, nothing that lasts 4 days. Nope. I don't know why my commemorative China plate only lasts 5 days. Do I stop being happy about it after that? Do I get bored of it? And it's annoying that even once something's complete and it doesn't give any more effect, it still stays here and you have to go manually delete it. That's a beta thing, of course. So, let's have a look at an event. Let me see. We want to do some sort of solo event where we can meet people. So, here we go. We could go to do some 0G weightlifting, 0G swimming, 0G darts. This place is all 80% chance of bumping into others here. But it costs 80 karma credits, and we only have 100 at the moment. But you know what? Let's do it anyway, see if we can bump into someone.
Initializing recreational activities.
So we spent that,
Engage.
we gained fitness, we gained 20 physical health, and we didn't meet anyone, it looks like, which is a shame. So, going back to the main menu, let's find Astra, like that. And you see we've got +5 of Astra co-worker like the status. Problem is you can't click on their names here either, which is annoying. So let's go and sleep. So, when you sleep, you can tell what you got from the day. Got 1 before work. So, we've got 1 action. Let's like the station update. I have no idea what that happens. What it does, doesn't seem to do anything. Okay, let's go to work.
Work shift.
Earn 50 credits. Got some skills. Special occurrence. You clean up the blood. Oh god! Let's go have a look. Before the Scythian ballast is beamed aboard, well done. You gain 10 job experience, skill update, plus 10 speedy cover-ups. Well, for a special occurrence that only gives me 40% extra, that's not a great deal, let's be honest, but there you go. We're now level 2 in speedy cover-ups. You can see your skills and stuff here, and these are basically required for your job upgrades and so on. But you can also influence your own interests, so because we've done one thing that's fitness and lifestyle is 100% of what we're interested in at the moment. So anytime you do something that's got these involved, you will like them more. It seems to be a bit, opposite of normal, because, after you've done a lot of, say, fitness stuff, you'd assume you want to do something different, but no, the more you do fitness stuff, the more you like it, apparently. So, that's the thing. And each time you do an event or some sort of random thing turns up like that we had before, that actually involves an interest, that'll boost your interest in it. So you can actually influence your own interest by doing things that relate to them. So you can also buy items and stuff that relate to them. So for instance, if we got, that's happiness, It's a skill. Here we go. Interest, cultures and civilizations. ++. So it gives you a large bonus to cultures and civilizations by purchasing that plaque. Now, of course, you only have a few actions every day, but you can actually add actions by buying them. At the end of the day, if you run out of actions and you want to buy more actions, you can spend credits on them. Problem is, you can only spend credits when you run out of actions. So if I want to do an action now that would take, say, 4 action points, I can't, because I can't buy any more, which is a shame. That's something that they could introduce. It'd be nice to see that introduced. It's currently a little bit of a... I don't see why you can't buy them till the end of the day. I can see why they've done it. It doesn't make sense in reality, but in spacebook... And, you know, playing a lot of Facebook games would be like, oh, you've completed your 1 action for today. To do more actions, you need to spend money on us. You can see why they've done it. They're poking fun at Facebook games, which is, you know, I like it. It's amusing, but that's just where it stops. It's amusing. So we can post our own statuses. There's not really much point to them. People don't tend to actually read them. You can send messages to people. And we can like a load of statuses. Now, we've got a boss here. It says we got +2 because, you know, we did a job shift. Can't click their name to like them. So let's use all our actions, adding friends, and then you can see we can actually buy extra actions. Let's just sleep on it for now. And you can tell we've lost health because we haven't eaten enough. Now, we have enough actions that we could go and visit a food or dining establishment. This gives us negative physical health because it's a fast food restaurant. Let's try and find one that takes 1 action. Other than the Blaster Burger. Oh well, let's do this one anyway. We can invite up to 4 attendees. So this is an interest of self-indulgence. So you can see we've got people here. Some of them are busy, so we can't invite them. I think that was the one we've got an aspiration to get involved with. Yeah. Anyway, so we need someone with the interest of self-indulgence for them really to show up. So let's look at him. He has self-indulgence. Click. And he also likes fitness and lifestyle, as do I, which is why it's in green. So let's invite him. No. Self-indulgence, yes. Busy, busy. Self-indulgence, yes. So let's create an event. They all came up. That's really good. If they don't come, then you get unhappy. Loads of people were not invited and feel neglected. But you were busy anyway, so I don't know why. But anyway. And because they all enjoy the activity and have something in common, we gained +10 with each person. Normally it's a smaller bonus if they actually don't have anything in common with you. And there we go. That's the final bonus for it. So we got a load of happiness from that. And we've got a load of time left, so let's go to a solo event. And if we can find it, take a walk around the station. Takes up 5 credits, but you do get quiet time, fitness and lifestyle, health, extraterrestrial language proficiency, and 90% chance of bumping into others. So let's create an event.
Initializing recreational activities.
We met Chet Corner. +20, but it's capped now. He's highlighted in red. I think that means that he's a superior to me. He's a higher rank. And people at higher ranks are less likely to come and interact with you and so on because they deem themselves above you. But getting someone with high rank on board is really good because they're a lot more useful and stuff, and you can actually, you know, get the hiring supervisor to like you a lot and then they'll hire you regardless really of how high your skills are in some of the necessary things. So let's sleep the next day. Yay! At least 2 spacebook friends don't hate you. You gain charisma.
Someone is reading your profile page.
Apparently we made an update about it. Oh, 2 people accepted our friend request. You see, we're incredibly happy now because people accepted our friend request. And because we've completed a couple of things, we've now got higher charisma, and that will go up, and then it will go bing, +1, and then we'll get our rank here. Our rank is basically the added charisma plus our career rank. So at the moment we're on career rank 0, so we've got none of that. Our charisma's almost to the top, at which point we'll get 1. I have no idea what the rank is. Maybe it defines how well you're doing, or maybe it has some sort of influence on something. I have no idea, but apparently it's a thing. It's an important thing because it's right there. And basically this is the game. You want to go around, you want to make friends with people, you can even invite them to relationships. If we look at Astra, send relationship request. Problem is you don't really know when the right time to send a relationship request is, because there's only this one bar for how much they like you, how much they dislike you. So does someone like you a lot? Does that mean anyone who likes you a lot will be up for a relationship? Or I think it does, but I don't know at what point a relationship is a relationship and what point it's a friendship. So a couple of these things are less than intuitive. It's nice, it's amusing, it's poking fun at Facebook. Oh god, now I'm getting the two confused. And it pokes fun at the whole Redshirt and Deep Space Nine stuff. But ultimately, as a game, it can get a little bit repetitive. I've ended up in a cycle where my actions have to be spent boosting my health and my happiness and just going to work every day for several days on end, just doing the same thing over and over again until I get enough experience to get to the next rank. There isn't a lot of gameplay to hold it up on. It's a lot of pop culture references about Facebook and about sci-fi, Redshirts and so on. But as a game, I'm not sure there's a lot there. It's amusing enough for a short period of time. But let's talk about the price point. Including VAT, you pay roughly $20 or around your regional equivalent, which is a lot for a simple small game, which is sort of a single concept thing. Frankly, I think it's amusing enough for a short while, but it doesn't last nearly long enough to justify twice the cost of many other indie games that are out there. It can be fun and the concept is entertaining enough, but I feel they're asking way too much for a game that doesn't actually merit that much. Even though it's beta, and that some of the UI and some of the less obvious mechanics will no doubt be addressed in the full game, I have to wonder what they're going to add that will actually make it justify twice the cost of a normal indie game. Frankly, it's amusing enough, but I don't feel at all that it really justifies its price point. I do enjoy the game for the short time I played it, but I don't think I'm going to be going back to it all that much. And ultimately, I don't feel the need to try and get to the end tier. I've managed to get to something like job rank 3, and I've ended up in this little cycle where I'm busy just trying to bump my happiness and my health. Well, my job takes it away, and I try and get experience in the job. The self-referential or Facebook-referential mechanics are nice and funny at first, but then you begin to quickly become annoyed at the fact that certain items only last for 5 days. Ultimately, if you really like the idea and you're really into these references and you think that, pop culture references can carry a game however far it wants to go, then yeah, get the game. It's done by, a single developer, being published by another single developer. Ultimately, your money goes to support a fairly good cause, unlike if you gave said money to EA. But I'm not convinced that for the average consumer, the game really stands on its own merits for that price point. Anyway, I've been EnterElysium, and this has been a beta review of Redshirt. It's available from their website and will soon be available on Steam. In fact, when you order it from their website at the moment, you get a Steam code which unlocks it on Steam. The problem is, all it undoes is unlock an empty folder. So it'll be on Steam soon, but it isn't there yet. So, I've been EnterElysium. I'll put the link to the website down below, and stay shiny.